put it out to our our Instagram audience, which were mental because I put it out and within an hour. This must be like this. I reckon this is gonna be a good podcast because like within an hour we had fucking pages of responses. Yeah. So we'll sort of quick fire it. We're in no rush, but we'll sort of quick fire it. We'll have a little discussion if you feel like it's necessary for certain ones.
All right.
And I'll let you be the judge.
Okay.
Get that sound effect ready. If that's the sound effect that you choose, George. Right, so...
You get something from Epidemic Sound, I think I'm sure.
Mr. Gaz T put obnoxiously tall people at gigs. How the fuck can... You can't decide height.
No, I think that's... nobody can decide their height, can they? I think that's just... Yeah, but buy some of those those shoes that make you... Not high heels, but... Well, maybe you could buy high heels, I don't know. But buy some things that make you taller.
So
no, I think that's no. It is annoying, but I mean, the person cannot help that, can they? I mean, come on.
Janice_Rider_N4 said, repetitive noises, foot tapping, pen clicking, stupid woman in Wakey yesterday repeating her vote for me.
I don't know. I'm the worst fidgeter, I think.
I said it at the beginning. You were like this.
I'm always doing stuff like that. Linz hates because I'll be always like finger drumming in the car and stuff. So I just, from a personal perspective, it would be hypocritical of me to say that's going in room 101. Sorry.
Okay, right. Next, K16664. Having to work bank holidays.
I mean,
we're self-employed.
Nah, yeah, a bank holiday. I didn't even know Thursday was a bank holiday. Thursday and Friday, was it? Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking at George. I've looked at him for everything today. Nah, I mean, if you signed the contract of employment, presumably, and if you didn't, join a union.
Walking Dead Girl put chewing with your mouth open and OMFG, the start of episode 1 on season 3 of The Boys. I don't know what the fuck that is.
I've not seen that, but I'll tell you what, one I could have picked is making acronyms for no fucking reason. Like OMFG, is it that hard to say the full phrase?
Maybe she was she were loose on characters on that one.
Yeah, nah. I mean, I certainly can't give a judgment on that. I probably eat with my mouth open all the time. Not even probable. I definitely do.
God, he's not committing any here. You don't have to use that.
We've committed
sound
a lot.
effect.
We've committed a lot so far. So
Steve J038. People thinking Queen made good music.
Oh, come off it now, lad. I mean, I'm not the biggest Queen fan on planet Earth.
The foot in brackets, excluding Flash. I like Flash.
The Flash Gordon sounds, that's like one of their worst. Right, come on now. Right.
Right.
Look, this actually goes back, this qualifies in some way what I was saying about the music gatekeeping thing, right? Because I'm not a huge fan of Queen. I don't love Queen. But you cannot say that Queen make bad music. If you've heard the song Bohemian Rhapsody,
can you give us a rendition, please, for those that might not know what it is?
I'm just a little silhouette of a man, scaramouche, scaramouche. See that falsetto? I should be singing in falsetto every time, like the Bee Gees. You can't say. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Queen, but like, in fact, a dude nearly kicked me out of his restaurant about 3 months ago when I told him to turn the Queen off and said, I'm not a huge fan of Queen. And he was like, I was like, I'm joking, mate. I'm still turning music off so I don't get a copyright claim, but Queen are all right. Come on, no.
Right. GR_Davy, slow walkers.
Yeah, but then you go back to the whole humanitarian thing. Is you can't.
He's such a man of the people. He's like a politician. He's out of it. He's like fucking slippery, slidey, snaky.
It does irritate me. That comes down to being spatially unaware, I think. But
yeah.
I can't snap my fingers and say every slow walker on planet Earth goes in room 101.
Same person, GR Davies said, people smoking in front of you in public.
I could just straight put smoking in there. Fucking filthy habit.
Right. This is a funny one.
My dad used to do it. That's why I don't like it.
Barney_and_Joe. So Barney and Joe. Vegetarian meatballs. Nothing wrong with the product, just the name.
Let's get that in room 1. I agree with you there because could you just call them veggie balls? Veggie balls has a bit of ring to it, I think.
Oh yes, I like that. Right,
you go to the supermarket. I'm just going to buy some veggie balls. Veggie meatballs sounds daft, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
All right, man_Callum. I'm assuming he's called Callum Man. Has put, when you're in Greg's and they ask, it's cold, is that okay?
Do they do that?
Yep. Do you know that?
No, I don't eat at Greg's ever.
Greg's, right? The reason they get away with not having to pay like pie tax is because they officially don't keep the food hot, so they don't have to pay VAT. So that's why.
I must have eaten a warm sausage roll from Greg's at some point.
Yeah, but the point is like whatever time they bake them at, They just go in the little press thing, but they're not. It's not a heated press, so they go. All the pasties go cold.
So the earlier in the day you get it.
So if you roll in at 3 o'clock and they're like, "Oh, sorry, it's
cold
cold because it came out of oven at 10 o'clock this morning," like, fuck.
I suppose you got to take the rough with the smooth there. If you're getting it cheaper, you can't complain that it's cold. Sorry.
G_Knowles95 put, ordering the worst plate of food when eating at a restaurant with a group of people.
Nah, come on.
So that's
man.
food envy.
Nah, you could. He's like.
Yeah, so like you're there with your crew. So like we're all there. So it's a bit like when we go out to eat. We'll go and have a steak and have a nice meal, and you'll be like, "Fuck, I'm eating a fucking meter of meatballs tomorrow that are vegetarian. I might have a salad." And you're like, "I just want to eat the steak, man."
No, I don't. I thought my interpretation of that was somebody's ordered the worst plate of food and it offends them. So like if we go out for food and George orders a fucking cheese slice on some white bread or something, but I don't. No, that's personal preference, right? You can't be mad about if you've chosen something. It's your responsibility.
All right. Joel_Higgins has said.
Has Joel said something before? I recognise that name.
Possibly.
If so, hi Joel.
Having the big light on in the middle of the day, or just when you're watching TV at night.
You could tell this bloke's from the north.
The big
light on. No, I do that all the time.
We should have big light on in the middle of the day.
Probably less so now. Like energy's literally twice as expensive. But if it's dark, I mean England's dark like 75% of the year during the day. So no, that's not going to ruin 101.
This one, I'm going to commit in advance. Can we just get the sound effect, please?
What's Prince Andrew again?
George is going to be raging, just having to like put that in the edit all the time. Fucking hell. Will_Mitchell98, the overzealous use of the word delicious.
Ooh, I guess I'm guilty of that, yeah. And you're probably right, yeah, because I think I probably do overcook it a little bit. But I'm just trying to be nice to the restaurant owners, I think, more than anything. I'm not going to say, yeah, this is... It's a 4 out of 10 from me.
Loch Ness.
I like that, yeah.
We actually shared their Instagram. They were watching us last night at late night. Big light were off. Remember you
watched us late at night?
Yeah, you replied to me saying there's a.
Oh, there's that one where it looked like there was a bump in the cover.
Yeah,
I'm not averse to that. Whatever floats your boat.
People who throw beers at gigs.
Oh, yeah, I'm with you there because if you've ever been at Leeds, or certainly when I went to Leeds Festival back in the day when I was young, you never know if it's a beer or, a glass full of piss. Plastic glass. I don't think people throw actual glasses. Yeah, I don't get that at all. For one, you're wasting the beer, and two, you're drenching somebody. And when you smell a beer, it just smells horrible. Like when it's actually, it's wet and it's because it's like fermented barley and hops and shit, right? Why do it? I think it's just obnoxious. So yeah, I'll commit that one. Yeah.
Sound effect. Loch Ness also said Josh's laptop screen timing out on camera and seeing him wake it up, which you might have noticed that happened today because I found the setting. It turns out my laptop was on like the setting where it'll go onto the sleep screen at like 90 seconds, which was annoying to be fair. So thanks for pointing that out. I've rectified it.
How many more are there? Do you get?
It's like 5 pages. Yeah, there's loads.
Kind of engagement.
Yeah, I was shocked as well. Scott Dumbbell, candles on a table for a party bigger than 2. They're just wrist burners with little emojis, little fire emojis.
That seems oddly specific. Nah, come on, everyone loves candles. I can't put those in number 1.
Mark Allen F, people chewing loudly and cilantro. What is cilantro?
Oregano? Is that what we call oregano? Or is it? No, it's the other one, isn't it? Basil. It's one of the herbs.
See the emoji that's with it looks like a bar of soap. Cilantro.
It's a herb of some.
Oh, it's coriander.
I knew it was one of those. I don't mind coriander. It's not offensive to me. And what was the first part? Chewing loudly.
People chewing loudly. We've had that one, haven't we?
I mean, you've got to be the judge of that. I can't. I try not to chew loudly, but
I don't think it's too bad. It depends how often you're in that person's company. There's nothing worse. So I found this when we were in trading at David. There were a couple of people like breathing loudly. That's fucking.
Yeah.
Imagine if we were.
Lindsay does that. Not only when she sleeps either.
That's like, my dad's got Snapchat. He shouldn't have Snapchat. My dad's got Snapchat. And when he's like out fucking walking with my mum and there's like a cow in the field, he's going to hate me for this. He'll send a Snapchat. He'll be like, all you'll hear is like,
is he asthmatic?
no, I don't know why.
It'll be on selfie cameras.
Oh yeah, it's like, yeah, it's a cell. I'm like, for fuck's sake, Dad, just mute it. Just do like whatever. You're ruining the picture of a cow, the video of a cow. So yeah, I get that. I do get it. Right. People that talk. So this is from D23.coats. People that talk during films.
Oh yeah, that's the reason I never go to cinema anymore. Sorry.
What is that? That's a long hair, that. I think that's got to be off your head. Oh, and it's like all knotted in there.
It's a blonde hair.
Oh.
Definitely Mrs. Beard. Yeah, that's the reason I don't go to the cinema anymore, because it just winds me up. But it's hard to put people in a room with a because it just seems it's a little bit it's like eugenics or something. Like you're putting people in a I think it's annoying, but I don't think you can really put it in one, can you?
My mate Andrew McLeod is a photographer, and he's just put want a collab. Have you had DMs like that before? I'm assuming he's getting it from like people that just want a free photo shoot.
Yeah, I mean, if it's, I just hate the fact that people say collab. Like collaborate's not a long word, is it? I mean, like just get a grip. I think the misuse of the word collab maybe is what he's getting at. You know, like when people like if I get a message from Randy, Randy Santel, we're talking about fun, and he says, "Do you want to?" He would say, "Do you want to do a video together?" He probably wouldn't say, "Do you want to collab?" But if he did, I'd be like, I get it, because he wants to do a video together. It's when brands say, do you want to collab? And what they actually mean is, do you want to advertise our shit?
Yeah. For exposure.
For exposure. So as a photographer, I imagine he gets that a lot. Maybe from famous people that want to get their wedding photograph for free, which I would never do.
Yeah.
I'd pay. I'm doing somebody's flipping wedding for free, Anna. Jesus.
Coming to a wedding near you, you've got Adam, you've got beard meats food for in a camera.
I might just caveat that by saying like I'll only do it if I can wear a tracksuit or something.
Lad, if I were you, I'd just go, you know what? I'll just pay for an actual wedding videographer to come and do it.
If I had megabucks like you, maybe I would.
Fuck off. He's one of those little like what's that meme? Leonardo DiCaprio. You're like, oh, business class. You fucking
Is that
prick.
deductible? Shut up. Is that we got any more?
Man, it's fucking loads. I'm gonna have to keep going. Right. I'll shout out to Randy. He's coming over. He says he'll come on our podcast.
Yeah, I don't know if you've got room for him. He's a big lad.
Yeah. How big is he?
That wasn't a fat joke, by the way. Before
He's
people
tall.
start
He
jumping in,
looks
we're
like a
good
tall
friends.
dude.
Oh yeah, he's a unit, man. You keep talking about how tall you are. He's like 6'6", I think, at least.
And his wife's in like Mega Nick. Is it wife or girlfriend?
I don't think she's his wife. No.
All right.
She was a competitive. I don't know about professional, but she was a competitive bodybuilder.
Yeah, she's in like really good shape, isn't she?
Well, I don't want to get too leery about Randy's.
It was more a compliment. We were just paying compliment.
Right. Yeah, I suppose so.
We did mention before about shortening words, which the irony is not lost on me for this next one. Char_baby. So clearly they've shortened their name for the Instagram handle.
That's all right though. I mean, sometimes you have to.
Shortening words like brekkie, cuppa, etc.
We're probably kindred spirits though, because like I mean, brekkie's like, I kind of get it because it's just part of how you grow up and how you learn language. People say brekkie from when you're young, but I think some things just don't need to be shortened. So I think we're probably being pedantic, but like I would kind of agree.
All right.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Mike Affenden has commented, when competitive eaters leave skids in your toilet bowl.
It should be. Well, I mean, it depends on the competitive eater, doesn't it? It should be a.
Lad, you did it. You came here after we did the barbecue thing. George, you weren't here at the time. And he dropped one in. We've got communal toilets at the top of in the office building.
What do you want me to do? There's no brush in there.
There fucking is a brush in there. There's been a brush in there forever.
I think toilet brushes are gross anyway. Like, why do they get those in room 101?
All right, commit that. Toilet brushes and beard beats food.